Hey guys, it's Justin from Outlaw Euro, and we're back with some more updates on the Outlaw M5's. This was a bad idea. Definitely have to take those off and go back to the black. We also need to put lower control arm bushings on this car. But first, we gotta move this M4 out of the way and go through here, because this video is actually about this M5. Sorry about the mess here. Doing the F90 M5 engine replacement. Got the old motor out and everything stripped off. New motor in, just gotta hook some stuff up. But that's a video we'll probably post on the Outlaw Euro channel, since this one's mainly about our E60 M5's. So as the thumbnail says, this video is about the Queen and its exhaust. We had the idea to put these true duals on it, kind of going with like a European American muscle hybrid vibe. So it's got these carbon fiber tips on it with little M's, and it's definitely unique. Definitely give it, it's unique. Not a lot of E60 M5's with true duals like this. It's also got Flowmaster high flow mufflers on it, but there's a couple issues. The mufflers are definitely taken away from the V10 sound of it, and then the dual tips just aren't doing it. We need to go back to quad tips, like what's originally on the cars, or what's originally on the E60 M5 from the factory, and like what the Outlaw E85 M5 has. So we're gonna be putting these tips on here. 4-inch outlets, 3-inch inlets, and obviously 2 of them. So we do a bunch of stuff here with BMWs. I mean, engine swaps. That E46 over there is getting rod bearings. And as you guys know, we built these two E60 M5's, but the one thing that we don't do is exhaust work. And we've got a shop right up the street. That's all they do is exhaust. And so with this car, we're gonna do, besides getting these mufflers off, going back to straight pipes and adding the quad tips, we're also gonna be doing 3-inch exhaust all the way from the headers back. So hopefully it has a little bit different sound than the other Outlaw M5 and restores the V10 glory and symphony. Before we make this thing sound like an F1 car, I figured we'd do a little before and after. So do like a cold start with it. Obviously do some revs and go for a little drive with it so you can hear it in action. It sounds completely different outside the car compared to when you're inside the car. I think it sounds a lot better when you're outside of it. Drive the E85 M5 quite a bit, and that one just sounds incredible. You don't even need a radio. You have the V10s. Here's some before. So let it run for a little while so it's warmed up now. We'll do some revs. Granted, this is inside the shop, so it's gonna be a little bit louder, but we'll do with the garage door shut and with it open. All right, those were kind of baby revs there, only going up to 4.5, 5,000. But I think you guys get the idea of it. So we'll go take it for a drive now. All right, guys, we're in the Queen here. I don't even know if you can hear the exhaust. This is inside the car with the windows up. I mean, you can definitely hear it in the car. Here we go. But yeah, it's pretty mild. Pretty mild. Here, we'll roll the window down here. You guys can hear it a little bit better. I'm gonna get some M mode going on. So yeah, point is, compared to the other M5, this is definitely pretty mild. Sometimes it's nice because it's not so attention getting, and you can start it up and you don't hear it half a mile away, but just feel like we're really holding the S85 back and not letting her voice be heard here. So yeah, we're definitely gonna open it up. This car has had straight piped exhaust on it before, and the headers are gutted too, so I know kind of what it's going to sound like. I don't know what it's going to sound like with the 3-inch exhaust, but I guess we'll find out. Alright guys, we're back at the shop, getting the tips. We're going to head over to the exhaust shop so we can get those put on, and while they're doing that, I'm gonna finish up this. There's your last startup as a reasonably quiet M5. Okay, I need washer fluid. Like that, we're at the exhaust shop. Guess I'm gonna go in there and get her checked in. Next time we see her, she's gonna be one loud V10. Alright, I really hate leaving her at another shop. Pretty much do everything in-house except exhaust, so should be hanging out with this 68 Camaro, maybe 69, I don't know my muscle cars like that. In this wild color. Yeah. I'll have to do F90 M5 stuff. Alright, so we're back at the car. We went to the shop and did some F90 motor swap. But look at this. Just some freaking trumpets. But this is the first startup. I haven't heard it yet, so. Yeah, this is much better. Definitely a lot better. Oh yeah. There we go, guys. Oh yeah. already sounds a lot better. Here comes my favorite part on any straight pipe S85, that downshift. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she sounds so much better. Shout out to Pro Muffler in Lincoln, Nebraska for hooking it up with a 3-inch X pipe. Might be able to put it up on the lift here and take a look at it, but yeah, initial impression is it's pretty insane. All right, we're putting her up in the air to see what the exhaust looks like. These are still just boom. All right, so it's got factory here and here, and then they put the X in right there, and then go 3-inch all the way back. Wow. But yeah, they did pretty good on the welds here. All right, a couple days has passed. The exhaust still sounds as good as ever, but we'll give you guys what you came here for. Cold starts and exhaust notes. Now we'll go for a ride, get some rollers so you guys can hear the car with the load on it and hear it for all of its V10 glory. Alright, we'll do a little acceleration inside the car. Got most of the windows down, but it's not warmed up all the way yet, so I don't want to get too crazy here, but that the more we drove it, the more natural burble it got, kind of like the other Outlaw M5. It's got a pretty aggressive natural burble to it, not like a full like pop bang tune, but it definitely has some attitude. But when this car we first drove it, it did not have that, and like I said, the more we drove it, the more it started to develop. I don't know if you can hear it in the video here, but on decel, it definitely kind of burbles. And of course, these downshifts. that it's warmed up and we're in M mode, I'll give you guys just a little baby pull right up to the speed limit. And there's the speed limit. Yeah, much better than what it sounded like before. Light years ahead of what it sounded like when it was stock. So big thumbs up for the 3-inch exhaust and the X pipe. Might have to do this to our other M5 too. Still a little bit on the fence about it. Want to do a little bit more testing, but yeah, it's pretty amazing. Some revs. I know I've said it a million times, but it sounds